Jimmy, I think you have probably one of the, the more interesting stories in terms of career path and how you've been able to really expand with media. And can you tell everybody a little bit about your company, Real Tours, what you do, and how you got into it? Because I think this, correct me if I'm wrong, all morphed from your belief right here that that was the way to go. Through our extensive conversations, talk about your path a little bit and where this is taking you.
So originally when I started on Instagram, and then I realized that a lot of work went into it, and it was here today, gone tomorrow. So I decided to pivot to YouTube, which is not part of social media. YouTube is a search engine, first and foremost, nothing more. There's nothing social about it. You can't message people, you really can't do much except have comments. So I chose to use YouTube for the sole reason that you could easily send it to somebody through a link. So I started making videos about the buying process, the selling process, the market, the cost of living in towns. And by doing that, I just had to get, I didn't have the capital to pay somebody to do all this work. So I learned how to do it myself. And then slowly, more people started asking me to help them. I was completely against it in the beginning. And then somebody had a castle that they wanted to list, so I called him and told him to fire his videographer and that the castle was mine.
I'm surprised that each one of you so far has not talked about the fact that it really doesn't take any capital to get this started.
Oh, yeah.
So talk about the idea of it being free and how impactful that could be in terms of measuring results.
So it's not free, because you're gonna trade your time, ultimately, or you're gonna pay somebody to do it for you. When I was doing 2 YouTube videos a week religiously, there was about 7 to 10 hours worth of work every single week without me even handling the SEO for Google. That was all paid to somebody else because it's a whole nother job. So in the beginning, it was just, I would do all the editing and kind of just go from there.
I love it, I love it. What have you seen in terms of measurable results? Your business growing, has it grown?
Well, so the real estate business, which was the main goal, that ended up growing. It allowed my friends to stop viewing me as a party animal, and it allowed them to start viewing me as, okay, he actually knows what he's talking about.
But this is true. That's a big reality right there.
Yeah, I literally went straight into real estate after everything else. And it really allowed me within a month or two to show everybody. But the thing was that I started with an iPhone 6. An iPhone 6, a $20 aluminum tripod, and a $5 bracket that looks like a license plate. That's all it was. And if you look at my videos from back then, you could not tell that they're shot on an iPhone 6. So everybody in here has a phone that shoots HD, that shoots 4K, so you can definitely get started.
I love it. Thank you.